Hey everyone, it's Region Rat Rider here, shooting a video in a different environment. That's because I do not have my motorcycle with me. Um, I was waiting for a update on what's going on, and I kind of got one today. But I was on my trip, first day down to southern Indiana, and got into a bit of a motorcycle accident. Um, I can see if I can share the picture of the video of what happened. Uh, Let me see, but essentially, it wasn't an accident in the sense that, I got hit by anybody or anything like that. Instead, what happened was the Airbnb that we were staying at uh, is on a hill, and it's not just any hill that it's on. It's a ridiculously steep hill. I would say probably a 30 plus degree angle. And what had happened, actually, here, let me share my screen right now. Just give me one sec. So there's the street. There's my bike right there. So what happened was I got to this top of the street where the Airbnb is, and that's this picture actually doesn't do the angle justice. It was ridiculously steep. My bike has the upgraded ride assist, so it won't roll down if you come to an inclined stop. So I was able to, stop here and figure out how I was going to get anywhere. But this road just ends. You can't see it in this photo, but there's a brick wall or a concrete wall at the top of this road with no leveling. It just keeps going. The only spot you can turn around is in this driveway, if you want to call it that, here. And what had happened was I went to turn around, and when I turned to the left and tried to go up this road or this driveway, my bike continued to go a little left more than I thought it would because of the angle of the road. And I ended up going over right along where this wall is. And you really can't tell from this photo, but that part of that driveway is probably a 60-degree angle. So my bike was like this, and standing up straight, I was basically, my helmet was touching the fairing. That's how far I was leaning forward. And I got stuck there. So at that point, I was trying to figure out what to do. And I decided that I was going to try and let go of or slowly release the brake while pushing the throttle hard to try to get up that hill. But I couldn't use my foot because my other foot was pinned by that concrete wall. And my bike ended up rolling back and falling over that concrete wall onto the ground below. So there's about $4,000 worth of damage to my bike. It is still in Bloomington, Indiana, which is about 200 some miles south of where I am. I'm waiting to hear back as to when I can go get it. I'm gonna have to live with some of the damage on there because Harley right now is taking 8 to 12 weeks to ship painted parts to dealerships for repairs. So the damage to my saddlebag, my tank has a big chunk of paint missing out of it, has a dent in it, a couple other cosmetic things. I'm going to have to wait 8 to 12 weeks to get those parts. And then I'm going to have to go down to Bloomington, Indiana again and have them put them on there, because that's where my insurance, that's the dealer my insurance paid to have the repairs done for. So it's not the end of the world. I did have to cancel my Sturgis trip because I didn't know the status of my bike when it fell over. What the left radiator was moved in out of position, so I didn't know if it was damaged. The oil cooler was exposed. I didn't know if that was damaged. So without knowing whether or not the bike was going to overheat if it had coolant problems, I just preemptively canceled my Sturgis trip so that I could get a full refund, because I had to submit the refund by the first week of June if I was going to get a refund on it. So I weighed the odds of it not being fixed against the time frame, and I just decided that I would go next year. So unfortunately, my Sturgis trip is off. I don't have any footage from my trip to Southern Indiana because this happened the first day I got there. I followed the GPS to the road, and apparently there's a much easier way to get in from the back behind the Airbnb. But the navigation, this is the direction it took me in. So yeah, so that's where I am. Hopefully I'll get my bike back soon, damaged, or even though it'll be cosmetically damaged, and I'll be able to start shooting videos again. Just want to give everyone this quick update, let them know what's going on. Talk to you all later. Bye.